Actually, I would love some more tea if you don't mind. And while you do that, I can go take some photos of the backyard to show my partner, help us with the pre-appraisal process. Great news. I just met this adorable little old man. Okay. I'm happy for you. No, he wants to move closer to his grandkids, so he's thinking of selling his house. You know, something you and I can help him with. Oh, give me the specs. 3 beds, 6 baths, great school system, EV charger. The market is gonna eat this up. Exactly, and that's what I'm worried about, him just wanting to take the first offer. Sure, but what I'm worried about is getting into another situation where we have a property on the market for months, only to find a buyer who drags out the closing period with all these contingencies. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I think so. Pocket listing. Sell-side decisioning. Sell-side decisioning? Yeah, you know how I've been studying up on digital advertising to figure out how we can juice new leads given, you know, the economy? The frickin' economy. Frickin' economy. Anyway, I stumbled upon this article about how digital publishers and supply-side platforms Supply-side what? They seem to be like realtors for digital ad sellers. Oh, so us. Okay, so how digital publishers and these ad realtors or whatever. Yeah, so they do this thing called sell-side decisioning to basically judge a bid request before it's put up for auction. Bid request? It's like their version of a listing, but for ad space. Huh. Okay, so how's that work? Let's start with how programmatic auctions historically have worked. Publisher wants to sell space on its website to an advertiser, so it sends a bid request to a supply-side platform. The SSP passes this bid request to demand-side platforms that appraise the bid request by bringing in different pieces of information to decide how much an advertiser should be willing to pay for the ad slot and which advertisers should bid on it, and the ad slot gets sold. The real estate version of this process would be a homeowner wants to sell their house, so they hire a real estate agent who simply puts up a for sale sign and leaves it to buyer brokers and house hunters to decide if they want to buy it. In other words, it's like all of the decision-making is left up to the buyer, which is crazy, but that's the difference when it comes to sell-side decisioning.
It is the reframing of the sort of the market dynamics whereby it is now possible to do data activation on the sell side, something that was formerly only possible on the buy side.
In sell-side decisioning, before the bid request is passed on to the buy side, the SSP and or website owner can do their own merchandising of the bid request, like setting a price floor and adding data to signal the corresponding content, brand suitability, and the user on the other side of the impression. They can even control which buy-side parties are sent the bid request. And then DSP could do its usual buy-side decisioning to determine what to bid for the impression. And so my understanding is the real estate version of this would be the homeowner or the real estate agents like you and I, Let me guess. Creating a listing, setting a sale price, hiring inspectors, staging home, promoting it to discerning buy-side brokers. AKA all the things we already do before putting up a frickin' for sale sign. Yeah, I guess so. Although they do it all in like 10 milliseconds between when a person visits a website and when the bid request goes out to ad buyers. What the